Today I'm going to be redesigning the Nova suit from our very first collection. Well, the very first attempted collection, I should say. Oh, okay, I'll let her know that you're outside. All right then, thank you. So I've just sent a card to my cousin so she can come here and help me with some fittings. Your car's outside. All right, thank you. Even though the jumpsuit was never released, it still remains one of our most popular pieces. Right, so the idea is to make it so that it's tight here. So it really cinches in on the waist. But I was trying to decide how exactly I'm gonna do it. I was thinking of bringing this elastic up and then bringing it around a bit more so it's more
cinching on the waist, giving them body yaddy yaddy.
Exactly. Obviously we need to sort out the crotch region because it's a bit tight. Perhaps extending this by an additional inch maybe. So that will be about 30 inches. What I was saying is, but you don't actually have the average waist, do you?
Waist? What waist?
For goodness sake.
But what about if you have on clothes we have that little thing where you adjust it, you go...
I was actually thinking that, but then I was also thinking, isn't it gonna annoy... Can you behave? Isn't it gonna annoy because it'll be on the inside rubbing on the skin? But in kids clothing they have the thing on their waist when they're too skinny, but do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a button. There's so much work to do on this.
How are you allowed to do dancey things but I have to stand still?
I was not telling you to stand still. This is for goodness sake. I still get lots of questions and lots of compliments about the jumpsuit. So I thought it only right for me to bring it back in this collection. But I am switching it up. I'm changing things that I didn't like in the last design. But I am still trying to stick to the original premise of the design.
Hello.
Why are you picking up the phone like that?
Hello, Teddy.
Basically, I'm in the studio and I'm just working on that jumpsuit design. You know the Nova one?
Yes.
I felt like people could only wear it with a belt, so I want to make sure that it's cinched in proper at the waist. One other design I was looking at was one of the Fenty dresses, and it's kind of corseted so that if it's snug and tight and the skirt comes round quite nice and tightly there.
Yeah.
So
this is definitely more for the women appeal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it probably is. Obviously I've got this men's version here, but for the women it's a bit up so it can give you more of that curved look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple drawings and see what I can come up with. Guys, I can't draw to save my life, so please don't judge me. The main reason why I even attempt to sketch is just so that I'm able to copy it over onto Illustrator and trace it a lot easier, because if I try and start designing a design from scratch on Illustrator, I'll be there for days. We were working on the design earlier on today, and you really need to use your imagination. So obviously, got the general style of it. I added in the pockets, and I am actually feeling the outside pockets.
You know, with those pockets, are you gonna have a lip? So is it just gonna be a pocket that you just...
Or do you want it to have the closey thing?
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we do one of the little closey?
Yeah.
Because there's a closey thing in the top pocket. So perhaps we can add a little closey thing.
Right.
And then obviously I told you I was thinking of bringing the elastic towards the front a little bit and then corseting it a little bit as well. That's pretty much the changes that I've made. I'm gonna need to computerize this so it actually looks like a proper drawing. So it's better for me to get the general idea of the drawing, take a picture of it, copy it over to Illustrator, and then trace it that way. It saves me a whole lot of time.
I don't think it's that bad. But okay, I see the vibes in the picture. It's definitely giving, like, I can see, I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
So my next step is to hop onto Illustrator, computerize this ish.
Even though I love the original design, guys, go on my Instagram if you want to see somebody kill it. If you want to see somebody kill the old one, like, this is before, we were just making it work at that event, even with its little quirks, its little kinks, it was still lit.
It's peeling, it peels, the design peels,
so
man.
Sad. I remember at that event, everybody was like, where can I buy this? And we were like, oh, you can't.
I like this space because it's like empty, it's white, like your mind really clears, whereas in my office at home, like there's just so much going on, and then I look
warm. But this change of scenery is lit.
I'm actually really trying to have like an event, a launch party, pop-up. I'm gonna invite all my YouTube friends.
Yes. For real.
She's tired, she wants to go. She wants to go home. She wants to get out of this place. She's trying to get out of here. But it's cool, man. We're done here. So I'm in vlogging mode now. Hey. I am looking to actually computerize that sketch that I did. So I'm finally done designing this jumpsuit and I'm really happy with what it looks like. The next step is actually producing the tech pack for this jumpsuit. Because it's our most complicated design, we need to make sure that we actually measure every single little measurement that we can measure for it, because we ain't trying to make mistake. We ain't trying to have the crotch area be too tight this time. But that is a story for another day.